Fox News blocked. It's a conspiracy. Pious update. Original post. Edit, well, holy shit. I make a funny post about my friend's current boomer drama and wake up to this. It's not even 7 a.m. here and I'm drinking my tea reading all these comments before work. I'm going to text my friend in a bit and plan a call for later today so I can read some of these comments to her and get updates you so all want and deserve. I feel like I started something and even I'm invested now. A little background. My friend is white but has super dark hair and eyes. She also tans really well. What a bitch, huh? So I suppose she could be mistaken for something other than white. I guess? They've hinted to it over the years. For her and her husband also have an age gap. Let's just say it's close to 10, a couple of years, but she was in her mid-20s when they married. They didn't like that. There's always been this underlying tension there with the in-laws. My friend is a bit cheeky and has some spunk, and frankly, she is just tired of their shit. So I expect something to happen. I did find out a pin is needed to unlock the channel, but I don't think they've made the connection it's a parental control. I assume that's what it is anyways. They can barely use email, but they sure do have Book of Faces down well. I've known her for 20 years, and I've also met these people at family functions over the years. They've always been this way, but not I in your face about it until you guessed it. Trump. Why did they invite them? Why do some of us still try to some degree to have some sort of a relationship with our parents? It's a couple times a year, but after Conspiracy Gate 2024, who knows what they will do? Not my family or place to say really. I'm just here so she can bend my ear when she needs to. Apologies for formatting. On cell. I'm posting this ongoing saga on behalf of my best friend. Her boomer in-laws flew in to visit their 2 grandkids for a couple of weeks since it's summer vacation. All they do is sit around and watch Fox News and mutter veiled homophobic, transphobic, and racist remarks. Her kids are 14 and 17 and have friends who are LGBTQ in multiple ethnicities. They tried talking to the grandparents and got nowhere because we all know 14 and 17-year-olds don't have a mind or opinions of their own. The kids are never home anymore because of it. My friend and her husband are sick of it. Hubby doesn't care much for his parents either. My friend figured out how to block Fox News on her TV. Now, she didn't tell her in-laws that she blocked it. She's just watching the show at this point. Once they figured out that it was no longer working, it's evolved into this huge conspiracy. Kamala is behind it, and I think Obama somehow got brought into it as well. How do these people connect the dots to a station not working to it's a conspiracy? Last update was they are absolutely going bonkers. She used the word withdrawal. She told them they could get a hotel if they wanted since it's possible a bigger business may have it working. I'm anxiously awaiting another update tomorrow. She knows I'm posting as long as I don't use personal details. She was okay with it. We're trying to come up with anything else that might make their tiny lead-soaked brains explode. Now for the update. Hey all, sorry for the wait, but some things have happened since I last posted about my friend's Conspiracy Gate 2024 with her in-laws. I will try to not jump around like a kangaroo, as one person put it on my last post too much. On to the story. I talked with my friend who just told me to send this Reddit post to her son Jay since he's on Reddit. They read over all the comments and got a lot of good laughs, but also sympathized with a lot of your stories. They wanted to tell you all they know they can just kick them to the curb and be done with them, but they don't want to. They still love their annoying boomer asses. Even if the world of Reddit disagrees, you do you when it comes to dealing with your own family. In the meantime, they were watching those other news stations while arguing with pretty much everything they showed, and whoever made a comment about the Weather Channel nailed it. The condo townhome community pays for basic cable for all the homes there. They don't really use it. They have smart TV and stream everything. Jay noticed when the grandparents got there, they were having a hard time navigating, so he changed it to the basic cable. They had a much easier time, and that was that. You all know how that turned out. Jay had an idea. His parents took them out for part of the day. Sightseeing, shopping, and some lunch. While out, Jay and sister created a new profile and only added Netflix. Peacock for the Olympics and one of those movie channels that plays a bunch of old movies from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. That's it. They napped when they got home, but when they turned the TV on, they were thoroughly confused. It was explained to them this is all they get, and if they don't like, they can leave. They were shown how to use it, but from what I was told, it was like you took toys from a toddler. They protested, got mad, were told they were being treated like a child, and so on. They sort of had an intervention with a shocking twist from Sister. Jay asked them if they noticed Sister and him were never home and never spent any time with them. He told them some of the things they said directly insulted who they were friends with. He told them they were being rude, so proud of you. Jay's sister didn't say much. She's a pretty reserved young lady, but she chimed in her agreements. My friend said her piece about they came here to visit, yet all they did was gripe at the TV. Next was husband. Man, did he shine. Husband told them he was raising his kids based on the lessons they taught him. He asked them how many times him and his siblings were told to go outside because too much TV would rot their brain. He asked them if Sunday school, treat others with respect, and how you wanted to be treated was all bullshit. He asked them if he should start acting and talking like them. Reddit, did husband just pull a Uno reverse on them? Jay said they had a shocked Pikachu face, and older folks like me would get that reference. I'm seriously thinking about giving him coal for Christmas for that one. Anyways. There were denials, of course, anger. They hated they were being treated like children, and so on. Husband told them they needed a wake-up call. If they wanted their eulogy to be kind or to be truth, they needed to get their heads out of Fox and any other Trump bullshit and start practicing all that stuff they preached to them while growing up. Then little sister pulled out her phone and pressed play. She recorded them saying some awful racist and phobic things. Parents nor Jay knew she did this. Shy, reserved sister just did a ninja attack on the grandparents. She asked them to explain their words like she was 4. She asked them why they were bullies and mean. She asked them why they hated people who were different. As you can imagine, this didn't sit well. They first tried to deflect by saying it wasn't like that. They were pissed their privacy was invaded. Friend pointed out this was her home and they were guests. Grandparents issued a sort of kind of apology, and they said they were tired and went back to bed. Where it sits now is, they are watching old movies they grew up with. They are pretty silent and don't say much. Grandma and sister helped make dinner. Jay and Grandpa spent some time with their little patio veg garden, and I believe Jay showed him some funny YouTube videos on his phone. They leave 7:30 first to go back home. Wish everyone luck. I'm sorry if this was a bit anticlimactic and didn't end in some explosive knockdown drag-out fight, but I was amused. No one knows if things will change when they get back home and go golfing with their boomer friends or the boomer cruise they do once a year. They do, however, know the rules when and if they visit again. They also know their relationship is at a tipping point with their grandkids, and I'm sure other family members as well. Jay and sister, I am so proud of you too. Thank you, Jay, for helping me write this and for being a kind young man. Remind me to not piss off sister, though. Jeebus. I'm still thanking Cole for that old comment. Reddit. Please be kind in your responses. They didn't have to let me share, and Jay didn't have to help me write this. Thank you.